Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to this week's episode of Hidden Jewels of Soul and Disco. My name is Nadine, I'm writing for Souldisco.de, and this week we're going to talk about a great disco record, of course, Shaving Cream, and one of the most famous record covers ever. Let's start with the snippets of this record.
I've stood and watched a while. Keep your head up high. Instead afraid and had no place to go. You took my love and made it one big happy dream.
So what you've just seen are some snippets of Sweet Cream, which was released in 1978 by Shady Brook Records. The first time I saw that particular record was in a timeline by one of my Facebook friends. And I thought that this cover was one of the most innovative covers I have ever seen. So this should be an absolutely outstanding record cover. I haven't seen anyone like this before. Which is a total lie. You already know that and you already guessed it, because this cover is a total rip off this cover, which is Whipped Cream and Other Delights by Herb Alpert and Tijuana Brass. I hope I spelled that correct. This one is I think one of the most famous Latin jazz records ever. And Dolores Erickson, which was I think 3 months pregnant, was on that cover shot, and they used shaving cream instead of other kinds of creams because the studio lights were so hot and it would melt everything. I put a link in the description below so you can hear the whole story about one of this famous record cover. So of course, Sweet Cream is one of those many famous rip-offs from that Herb Alpert album. But anyway, let's talk about Sweet Cream. Like I said, it turned up on that timeline, and I was fascinated because I knew many versions of that named cover, but I haven't heard of that. So it's a great disco funk album, as you've heard the snippets. And it's released in 8 different versions. I have here the US version. And it hasn't been released on CD yet, which I think is quite a shame because it's a nice one. So here you can see the cover. It also has the hype. It's not a sticker, it's printed on the cover for their I Don't Know What to Do hit single. This is the back version. And here you can see on the back version the Ridgway Sisters. And the Ridgway Sisters are actually singing on that album. The Ridgway Sisters were called Sweet Cream and were doing some concerts till they started in 1981 with the Ridgway Sisters. They named themselves after that. And they were actually, I showed a picture again, so I have a little closer. And they were actually one of the most sought after backing groups ever. I mean, seriously, they sang for almost everybody, from Aretha Franklin to Jerry Butler to everybody. It's like Brandy. They are one of the most famous singers. Unfortunately, there were 3 sisters and 2 of them are dead. There was Gloria, Gracie, and I think Esther. And I think Gloria is the one last surviving member of that group. So this is side B. So I'm going to show you the label. Oh, hope you can see that good. The label from side A, and let's get to the B-side label of that. Sorry, so you can hear it. You can see it now better. So if you need this, like I said, is 8 versions, not released on CD yet, but you can have it for $5 to $20 in a great version. I paid €10 for this, and the cover and everything. It's almost near mint. It really actually looks like new. And if you have a chance to grab that, get a hold of it. And I don't need to say more about this one. I'm not into Latino jazz or something like this, but this one I really played it to death because it has some great stuff in it. And well, I have to thank Herb Albert, or whoever had the idea of doing this cover, including it with this kind of fantastic music, to bring that out. So yeah, maybe somebody is having a collection of the original one and all the rip-offs, because there are so many of it, you won't believe it. Anyway, if you're looking for a great disco record, you haven't that in your collection, you haven't seen it or anything, grab a copy of it. It's fantastic. So I'm wishing you a great week. All the best to you and your family. I do hope you're doing fine. So, and I hope that this whole pandemic thing will sooner or later be over, so we can go to record stores or record fairs and concerts and everything again to have a good time. So stay home, stay healthy, take care of yourself, and all the best. Bye.